Yeah. He was younger than you.
I thought we were going to keep Millie away from her after what she did.
Well, your mum just got out some old photos. Millie wanted to see them. I thought it was a bit petty to stop her.
But I've told her she's on a final warning.
Don't you think you're overreacting? I mean, Millie was fine once you went to collect her.
She should have known that she can't send a stranger to pick up a child from school.
According to her, Graham is not a stranger. And they didn't have those types of rules when you were a kid.
I don't know why you're defending her.
Me and your mum aren't exactly best friends. I just feel like you're turning an honest mistake into a war. Just chill.
Ah, and that's Daddy's pony, Poppy.
You never told me you had a pony.
He led her in from the yard one day. Said she should share breakfast with us. Frank didn't appreciate the parcel she left on the carpet.
Did you really do that?
I was only 2.
Can I have a pony, Mummy?
Maybe when you're a bit older.
Well, at least let her help me groom the horses so she can start getting used to them.
Please, Mummy.
I suppose there's no harm in that. You have to give in to pester power sometimes.
Oh, keep it down, will you? Me head's thumping. What you doing?
Hey, I'm making Nellie's famous hangover cure for your headache. Hey, you were drunk as a skunk last night. You passed out on that sofa, that's why we didn't get you home.
Still smell proper right, though.
Ah, well, someone must have slipped something in me drink.
Right. Now then. See if you feel any better with that.
That's foul!
It's meant to be. Auntie Nellie reckoned one of them morning after he'd stop Uncle Zach drinking so much. It didn't work. They were great for clearing drains.
Well, I think I'll stick to air at Dogger. Got to find somewhere getting me head together. I am meeting up with a lady.
That'll be Faith, I suppose. You were rambling on about her before you got so drunk.
Oh, you got a date then?
Not exactly. She thinks that she's given me a reading lesson.
Dead romantic.
I just needed an excuse. Once we're together, I shall sweep her off her feet.
Oh, big head.
Hey, I had ladies queuing round block when I was wrestling. I could take me pick.
Not like that, you won't.
What are you on about?
Well, look at state of you.
I'm just a bit hungover, that's all.
You've got ketchup and egg on your shirt. You stink like a brewery. Come on, get back up to the farm and get yourself in a shower and clear up.
Do I have to?
Yes! Look, you can ride shotgun. I've got to go and collect my stuff and I can't bear the thought of Chaz nagging me. Hey.
Sorry about that, love. We've got an house full at the moment. Oh, now, this letter came for you while you were at work.
It's from the college about my application.
You really love your horses, don't you? I always wanted to learn to ride, but my parents could never afford it.
Oh, no could mine.
So how did you learn so young?
I used to pass this paddock on the way back from school. A couple of spoilt rich girls with their own ponies. So I said I'd muck out the stables, groom the ponies for a chance to ride.
Well, I suppose if we're going to let Millie learn, then we better start saving now. Ponies are expensive.
Actually, I did buy one recently that's just about the right size for her.
And you were going to mention this when?
When the time was right.
Well, that's just typical of you, isn't it? Think you're in charge of everything.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise I had to ask your permission to spend my own money. Seems I can't do right for doing wrong.
She's just trying to do something nice for her granddaughter, Jamie. Can we just leave it at that?
And what if we say no?
It's a good pony. I'll sell it to some parents who want to treat their child instead of making an issue out of everything.
I tell you what, why don't we take Millie down to the stables now?
Great idea. Oh, Graham. Could you get Blaze out?
That's the stable lad's job.
Well, he's not on today. All that SAS training, and he's still nervous of horses.
Do you want me to open it?
No, I'll do it. I got accepted on the vet nurse course.
Hey, that's great. First step towards a career. Hey, with the vets being in the village, you'll be able to work local. Hey, you won't have to move away.
Dad, hang on, I do have to qualify first.
No problem. You've always been the brightest in this family.
Well, yeah, but that was when I found school easy. A lot has happened since then.
Yeah, no, you've had your setbacks, but Well, that's all in the past now. Don't worry about it.
I'm not. The college know all about it, and they've got mental health fitness schemes if I need help.
Oh, eh? What's the problem then?
Because, yeah, I've had my troubles, but I've always had Mum to help me through it. And for the first time, I'm realising that I've got this fresh start and I'm going to make new friends, but Mum's not going to be here to give me a hug and tell me that everything's all right. Sounds silly, but it just makes it scarier.
No, it's not silly. I feel the same a lot of the time. I can never take her place, but we can still be here for each other, can't we? Yeah.
Ah, I suppose that's baby stuff.
Yeah, antenatal classes at the village hall.
They ought to do more fun stuff, you know, like karaoke.
Actually, parents find it quite useful, so...
Last thing I need right now is somebody else giving me baby advice.
Well, I wouldn't do that, but you could give me some advice on how to win Faith round.
I'm not sure you're her type.
Well, I'm sure you're wrong. I think she fancies me.
Right, well, the caveman approach can be a bit of a turn-off. She prefers an old-fashioned gentleman, you know, someone with a bit more culture. She was really fond of Eric. Thought you'd moved out.
I've just come back for my stuff.
We'll get it and go.
Well, thanks for the tip. I'm going to be dead cultured.
I don't know why you've been so hard on me. But I'd have been long gone if your son hadn't nicked me money.
You nicked it first.
I had to. I needed the cash.
So did Aaron to get stuff for Victoria.
But I didn't do it to play at being Father Christmas. I needed to save my skin.
What do you mean?
Oh, don't ask. We'll only get a sob story. You can always tell when Mandy's lying because the lips move.
Oh, you're an hard-hearted woman.
Used to have good fun on this field.
Yeah, so we had to leave it all behind.
I thought we were having a ceasefire.
Yeah, she's right. You're back now, so you can start riding again.
Well, I guess I did have some good times. Maybe I should be the one to teach Millie.
Yeah, she'd like that.
Oh, here comes the stable boy now.
Oh, Blaze didn't need tacking up. I'm just going to be showing Millie how to groom him. What? I won't be riding this morning. Here, look. Just go down there. He loves being brushed, doesn't he?
Can I try?
Well, I mean, I'd love to give him a canter if I can.
Might be best to choose another horse.
But he's already tacked up.
Well, I can ride him, but he gets a bit skittish with anyone else.
Just remember what I was like as a toddler. But I've done plenty of riding since then. I can handle a lively stallion.
Oh, I'm sure Millie would love to see Daddy ride.
Oh,
You all right?
sorry, I'll be gone in a minute.
What's the matter?
Probably best you don't ask. Perhaps you could lend me a rankia.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, I wish you could. I don't think Chaz would be very happy.
It's about the money.
You lot have really landed me, innit?
Mandy, it's not that bad. You just got to do the same as the rest of us. Save up, pay
Oh,
rent.
it's not that easy. They're not the kind of people who wait.
What? You got mixed up with, like, gangsters?
I'm not scared for myself, but they've threatened to break Vinny's legs.
You have to ring the police.
No, you can't do that. Because we can't be sure if they've bribed or who's a planting. So
You've been watching too much cheap telly.
that's easy for you to say. You're not the one whose life's in danger.
Nor are you. I told you not to listen to her sob stories.
No, I think she's really in trouble.
Right, well, if it's the tears that's convinced you, she's always been able to turn them on and off like a tap. Used to be a party piece.
You're even more hard-hearted than I thought.
I'll take that as a compliment. You're even more devious and dishonest than I remember.
You can let her talk to me like that.
Time's up. Get your stuff, get out, and don't come back.
Look at the state of this place. Does making chocolates really have to be so messy?
I'm not just making chocolate. I'm creating masterpieces. Look, you don't make an omelette without breaking eggs.
Yeah, most people crack eggs into a bowl, not spread them all over the kitchen.
You seem a bit irritable today. Is there something wrong?
Yeah. Still getting nowhere with Archie.
Where is he?
He's with Priya. She said she'd see if she could get through to him.
Still not making any progress.
He still hasn't said anything. He nodded his head at Arthur yesterday. I was hoping that might be the start of a breakthrough.
Perhaps we should look for a school for him.
He's not ready for that yet, Dad. Imagine what his classmates would be like if he just stayed silent all day.
Perhaps he's better with kids his own age.
Dad, he's obviously suffering from some sort of post-traumatic shock from his mum dying. If we took him to school, the teacher would tell us that he doesn't need schooling, he needs therapy.
Maybe that's exactly what we should be looking for.
Yeah, maybe. But even if we did, it'd take weeks, if not months, to set up. In the meantime, I'm determined to get through to him myself.
Daddy's going to teach you some fancy riding, Millie.
I think she'd rather just be grooming.
But I'd love to see a demonstration. Well...
Whoa, lad, steady!
Daddy!
Whoa! Millie! Millie!
Get her to the house!
No, don't move her. She could have broken anything and it'll make it worse. Call an ambulance.
Yeah, I'm on it. Come on. Yeah, it's Kim Tate. Home Farm, Emmerdale. My granddaughter's had a riding accident. We need an ambulance. Quick as you can. Millie!
How is she?
She's got a broken ankle and we'll need to operate on it.
Is she going to be okay?
Well, she was in quite a bit of pain, so we needed to sedate her. But I'll be keeping a close eye on her. Excuse me.
That horse is a menace. It ought to be put down.
I told you, he's fine with me. He just gets skittish with other people.
Well, then you should have been keeping it under control, shouldn't you?
You're the one who insisted on riding it.
Because you want to show off what a great rider you are.
Look, none of this would have happened if she hadn't been trying to get Millie into riding.
You just stop blaming everybody else. This is your fault. If she's badly injured, I am never going to forgive you.
Blaming anyone isn't helping. Just have to hope that Millie's okay. That's what really matters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kim the Peacemaker. Quite a novelty.
We don't need to be rowing at a time like this.
Besides, he's going to find it hard to keep on blaming us when he's just trampled his daughter.
I just want her to be okay.
This is a 1774 creamware jug.
Yeah, but look at the guide price. Do people really pay that for a bit of crockery?
Hey, start with a cheeky bid.
And why would you think I'd be interested?
I might be interested.
Really? Never struck me as a chap who appreciates antiques.
Well, this sort of stuff, it impresses the ladies, doesn't it?
Does it?
Here you go, Archie. Enjoy. This is hopeless.
Give me a chance. Archie, I made this. Now look, pick your favorite. Now, you won't know what it is till you taste it. Now you can help me make them.
Well done.
I've got a little surprise for you.
Why are you talking in that silly voice?
Well, I've been chatting with me cultured friends.
Is this for your reading?
No, it's for you. I'm not just a wrestler, you know. I'm also a bit of an antiques expert. And I thought that this would be a good spot for our first date. I am particularly interested in a very fine antique Yorkshire cream jug.
Well, you know where you can stick that. I'm not wanting to go tramping round after antiques. Expecting enough trouble trying to teach one to read.
How long before they tell us anything?
Your guess is as good as mine. As long as it takes.
Suppose you're happy Andrew's blaming me for the accident. I think it lets you off the hook for messing up yesterday, right?
I've told you, I am fed up with the blame game. I just want Millie to be okay. I'm not the only one who has feelings.
You really care about her, don't you? She means everything to me. That's why I feel so guilty. That I'm the one who's done this to her.
Monty had died, but Madge still missed him. Hey, this is one of them chick novels.
It's a book, it's got words in English, read it. That's what you're supposed to be here for.
We could have picked something better to practice on.
It's from Pearl's book club. She always passes them on. And I'd have passed it on to Diane, but I thought we'd use it for your lesson first.
Maybe there's another reason you chose it. I mean, this is meant to be one of them romances, isn't it? Maybe you were trying to get me in the right mood.
In your dreams.
Oh, come on, Faith. You know that there's a spark between us. You're a passionate woman. You know you can't fight it forever. Oh! What do you do that for?
Taking liberties.
Well, you made a right mess of that, didn't you?
This is your fault.
You are?
Well, she's only playing hard to get. If you hadn't come in, I could have won her over.
You have got to be joking.
I don't know why you just don't admit it.
Why don't you just face the truth and leave her alone?
I've had fans queuing up. Ladies love me.
I don't.
Why would you kiss a tired old man who should have been mourning his wife and not a hunk like me?
Is this a joke, Dad?
Bella.
You told me this morning you were missing Mum just as much as me. That you'd be there for me, and what, is that just words? How can I trust you after this?
Listen, I'll wait for the doctor. You can go home.
If it's all right with you, I'd like to wait until I hear how Millie's doing.
Okay, well, I can call you. I don't know what the visiting times are. They're probably just for close family.
There was a time you weren't so anxious to get rid of me.
Well, things change.
Sometimes they change quite suddenly, and it's hard to understand why.
I seem to remember you were drinking a lot back then, and you used to get confused about quite a few things.
Some things I remember very well. And they've been starting to worry me.
Listen, we're not here to talk about old times, OK? I'm here for my daughter. Now, why don't you just get back to Home Farm and get on with your job?
I think Priya can cope with anything that comes up.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Could I just ask you to confirm Millie's date of birth, please?
Yeah, 30th September 2014.
2014, thank you. Now, if you could just sign this, it's the consent form for Millie's operation.
Thank you.
That date should get you thinking.
I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, I think you do, and it's the reason we should start talking, Talking over old times.
Well, look, this is your battle, not mine, so I probably ought to leave you to it.
You said that you'd come to help out. So how is kissing my grieving dad doing that?
It just happened, love. We both realised it was a mistake straight away. Best forgotten.
Well, I blame you more than her. How could you forget Mum that quick?
I'll never forget
Oh,
her.
more lies, Dad.
No, it's true. I still love you, Mum. My head was all over the place. I just did something stupid.
You've betrayed a memory.
We're both sorry for what happened, Belle, honestly.
Sam's forgiven us.
So Sam knows about this. I presume Lydia does too. Great, well, they're lying for you.
Oh, we just thought it would be better not to upset you.
No, you're protecting yourselves, not me.
Oh, Belle, please listen.
What is the point, Dad? I can't trust a word you say.
They're keeping Millie in overnight.
But she's just started school. Wait, has something gone wrong?
No, the operation on her ankle went well. It's just she had a bad reaction to the morphine, so we needed to give her oxygen.
But she's going to be fine.
Yeah, her breathing's settled a lot. It could take a few hours till the effects fully wear off, so we need to keep her in.
I'd like to stay with her, please.
Well, that's fine. We have a parents' room, so you and your husband can both stay if you want to. Yeah, well, they can sort it out with you at reception. Okay.
I'll make the arrangements then.
We'll go home and pick up some overnight stuff for you. Come on, Graham.
Oh, I'll be along in a minute. I need to make a phone call. If there's a parents' room, I should be the one staying in it, not Jamie.
Can you stop being so ridiculous?
Maybe I was too drunk to work things out back then, but I'm stone cold sober now, so I can do the math. We both know I could be Millie's father.
Is the Doc's job at risk? Find out Wednesday night at 9 in the brand new series of Doc Martin. Coming out tonight, Martin Freeman stars in our drama based on a true story. A Confession continues at 9. Next, Coronation Street.